Hello everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with today's segment student. Today we will discuss about the ray diagrams related to concave and convex lens. So first ray diagram that we will discuss is related to convex lens student. Now what is convex lens? Yes student, what is convex lens? Yes, you are right. The lens that is thick from the middle and thin from the edges or the sides is known as convex lens. So, first what will you do? You will draw the convex lens like this. Now, you will find the midpoint of this. And this midpoint is known as optical center. What we call it? We call it optical center. This is optical center. Now you draw a line through this optical center like this. As you know that in the convex lens there are the two spherical glass are involved, student. So first spherical glass center of curvature we will write here, it is C1. Second spherical glass center of curvature we will draw here, it is C2. Now in between what we will draw, there is one midpoint is there and it is the mid of the O and C1, and what we call it? We call it F1. Here we also can draw, it is F2. Now you can draw the ray diagram according to this. If the object placed at infinity, what is the mean of infinity, student? Yes, it is the distance that we can't count. Like the stars are at infinity. Like this, in this the object is at infinity. So we will not show in this the object. Here the ray will come from the object as incident. Here also parallel to the principal axis. Now from the aperture, from this middle, from this middle, the rays will be refract. The rays will be refract at F2 at this point. From here it will be also refract through on this. So the image will be formed at F2. So you write here the image, position of image is at F2. Now nature of image. Now the image is formed here. That's why the nature of image is, here you write real and inverted. And size of image, now you can imagine the size because it is indicating by the point size. So you can write here the size of image is point size. So like this you will draw the ray diagram if the object placed at infinity. Now we will do the next ray diagram like in this. It is again the convex lens. Again we will draw the optical center here point. Now we draw the straight line that is known as principal focus. It is principal focus. On which we will show the principal focus, or this line is known as principal axis. What we call it? Principal axis. Now in this again you will show the center of curvature 1. It is the center of curvature 1. It is the focus 1. Again here it is F2 and it is C2. Now you will draw the ray diagram in this. Where is the object here? It is at F1. Where is it, student? It is at F1. So we will show the object here. It is at F1. Now in this you will draw the aperture. This is the aperture. Now again you will draw the incident ray parallel to the principal axis here. Now they will be refract here from the F2. Here also you will draw one line that ray will be move undeviated through the optical center, here, through the optical center, like this. So it is the refracted ray. It is both incident as well as refracted that move undeviated according to the rule, and the image will be formed at infinity. In this case the image will be formed at infinity, student. So position of image, what will be here? At infinity. Nature of image, it will be highly enlarged. So what will you write here? Highly enlarged. Size of image is highly enlarged, and nature of image will be real and inverted, student. Real and inverted. So it is about the sign convention, student. In this, according to this, you can also find the object distance. Object distance, where is the object? This is the object. So from O to F1, this distance is known as object distance. And here the image distance cannot be measured because the image is at infinity, student. Image is at infinity. So you will not show that, and you can write in that case. What can you write? You can write infinity like this. Infinity. It is the sign of infinity. So in this, the object distance is this, U, and what is V here? V is it. And what is U here? U is here, O to F1. This. So now we will discuss the next ray diagrams. Yes, student, now in this case, if the object placed between F1 and 2F1 means C1, in between F1 and C1. Now again you will draw the convex lens. This is convex lens. Here you draw the midpoint. And how will you find the midpoint, student? With the help of the aperture, with the help of this line, you can easily find the midpoint or the optical center of this. Now you draw the principal axis. This is principal axis. Now again you will take, this is C1, this is C2. In between C1 and C2, here is F1 and here is F2. Now in this, student, this C1 is also known as 2F1 and this C2 is also known as 2F2. Now here the object is placed between F1 and 2F1, means object is placed here. Here the object is placed. This is the object. Now you will draw the incident ray in this. This is the incident. This ray will be refracted from here, from this aperture, from f2, and it will pass here. Now again, according to the rule, we will draw the ray incident as well as refracted, and it will be meet beyond 2f2. Student, here it will be meet, and it is the image will be formed. Here the object you can show with the help of AB, it is the object, and image you can show with the help of A dash or B dash. So student, what is the position of image here? It is beyond 2f2, beyond 2f2 it is, means it is far from C2 or 2f2. Nature of image is forming just opposite side of the incident ray at the side of the refracted ray. So you write here, it is nature of image is real and inverted. Size of image here, student, size of image, it is enlarged. Here you write enlarged size. So now you can easily find the object distance here. What is the object distance here? From this O to this object, it is the object distance, means it is U. And in this, here is the object, here is the image, and from here to here, what is it? It is image distance from the optical center, student. It is the image distance. So like this you can make the ray diagram. Now we come on the next. If the object placed at 2f1 or c1, so how will you make the ray diagram? Again, you draw the convex lens, you take the optical center, draw the principal axis like this. Again you will take the c1 here, it is c1, it is c2. In mid, what we take? We take f1, and here we take the f2 in mid of this optical center to this. Now if the object placed at 2f1, means object is placed here, student, it is 2f1, it is 2f1, and c2 is also known as 2f2. Now the object is placed here, we draw the object here, it is A and B. What is it? It is the object. Again you will draw the incident ray parallel, start from the head of this object, it is the incident ray. Now it will be passed from the f2 with the help of the reflection here. Now the ray, again you will take according to the rule from here, and it will be pass undeviated, and these rays will be meet here at the 2f2, so the image will be formed here, A dash B dash, in this. So you can easily look the position of image here. What is it? It is the 2f2. So here you write position of image is 2f2, or you can also write it is c2. Nature of image, here the nature of image, student, again it is image is forming opposite to the incident ray, so you can write here real and inverted. Size of image you can easily observe, student, same size, means the size of the image is same here, so you write same size. Now we will discuss the next ray diagram. That is the most important ray diagram, student, because that ray diagram is the exception of it. Yes, student, now we will discuss the next ray diagram. It is the most important ray diagram because it is exception. And in this, the image will be formed in front of the lens. So, at which condition the image will be formed in front of the lens? If the object is placed in between O and F1. So again you will draw the convex lens. Yes, student, I want to tell you one thing, that you in the exam you will draw these diagrams, these ray diagrams, with the help of your pencil or rulers and the compass. You will not use your pen. Means these diagrams you will draw with the help of your pencils. So you will have this in your mind. Now it is optical center. Again it is optical center. It is the principal axis. In this, what we will take? It is the C1, it is C2, it is F1, it is F2. Now it is the optical center. In this case, if the object placed between O and F1, means object is placed in between here. It may be anywhere in between this. So we write here, it is the object. Now in this, again you will draw this. It is the incident ray, and from this aperture line, it is the aperture line. From here it will be refract from F2. From F2 it will be refract. Now here again you will draw the ray incident as well as refracted. Here it is incident as well as refracted. Now where the image will be formed, student? Yes, tell me. Now these rays appear to meet in front of it here. Here appear to meet here in front of the lens, in front of the lens, at the side of the incident ray, and the image will be formed here. It is the image, and this is object A, B, and it is the image A dash, B dash. So what is the position of the image here, student? It is between C1 and F1. Nature of image, you can tell me. It is enlarged. So here you write enlarged image. Nature of image is, what is the nature of image? Image is forming here in front of the lens. So what will be it? It is virtual, because the rays appear to meet. They are not meeting really. So it is virtual and erect. Size of image. Size of image is highly enlarged. You write here highly enlarged. So it is about the exception. It is the exceptional ray diagram, student. Exceptional ray diagram of convex lens. So all these ray diagrams you will draw in your notebook and try to do practice of these ray diagrams. And in the notebook or in your exams, what will you do? You will draw these diagrams with the help of ruler, pencil and compass, student. So thank you very much and have a nice day.